Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Oakland Athletics and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Digging in for Oakland, Michelle Guzman. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Bang! Touchdown! That one felt good. Her 67th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder David Bates.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 1.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. So they make short work of him there. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the A's 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego. Now here is Garrett McGowan.
Third baseman, Garrett McGowan.
The pitch. Guzman, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. The wind of the pitch. And strike 2. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So here's the Padres DH. There's a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Sheldon Enriquez now at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. The A's leading by 2 here in the second and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Padres go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Brian Mesa. The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
So digging in now for San Diego, Joel Francisco. That one's in there. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Buck Huntley stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
The Athletics up by 2 here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Michelle Guzman. Ponce back to work. That one ripped. And he brings it into the warning track. Back here at Petco Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, David Bate. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got it by him for the K.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Next for the Padres, Marcelo Meyer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now it's the second baseman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Garrett McGowan. The pitch. That one's in there. And that is strike one.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now the DH for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Comes up empty. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Sheldon Enriquez, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Enriquez, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Padres hitless so far in the game.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. And they're down 2-0. Here's Oakland's DH, Michelle Guzman. Her homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Fought off foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The pitch. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops another one here.
That's hard hit on the line. Bate makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian Mesa. There you see his May and June numbers so far. And a pitch. There's a strike. Ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So a man on base to start the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Joel Francisco getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Going 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps she'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Buck Huntley. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Luciano. Turns it over to first. Safe.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. David Bate will hit next. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, there's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Out to short, Luciano. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder Wow, really impressive.
Here's the second baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So digging in now for San Diego, Garrett McGowan.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Way out front for strike 2.
She went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him. Padres go down 1-2-3. So now the DH spot, Michelle Guzman. She's already homered here in this one. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. Her 68th homer of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction.
And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, number 27. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Out towards left center. Dives and it gets by. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground to third. Groshans jumps, throws. Awesome play there. At the plate, Brian Mesa, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The A's leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Joel Francisco, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Now the left fielder, Buck Huntley. She deals. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And the righty deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in for San Diego, David Bate. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Meyer in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and she got him. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. She scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with her pitch count. Got herself all the way to the finish line and finished what she started.